Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. A battle over what some say is their Second Amendment right came to a head today.
One group took to the street to protest State Senator Greg Steube's efforts to ease restrictions on concealed weapon permit holders. ABC 7's Bobeth Yates has more.
Yes, after several unsuccessful attempts, Senator Steube once again is pushing several efforts to get concealed weapon permit holders more chances to carry their weapon.
Protesters took to the streets with a purpose.
We're trying to send him a message, not to go forth with those bills.
They're in opposition of the open carry bills sponsored by State Senator Greg Steube.
I'm protesting the 6 or 7 gun bills, which would allow guns in elementary schools, high schools, colleges, universities, the state legislature, city commission meetings, county commission meetings, school board meetings. I'm against all of those.
Guns on campuses. I would not want my grandchildren going to a campus with a gun.
Steube is also sponsoring legislation that would allow a concealed weapon permit holder to carry in places like an airport. And in a previous interview, he defended all of his proposals, saying they could have prevented the mass shootings that have occurred in our state.
Right now, you're not allowed to bring a weapon into a nightclub, Pulse nightclub, into a university, Florida State, and into an airport. But the law saying that you can't bring a firearm there didn't stop criminals or terrorists from walking into a gun-free zone and opening fire.
Steube also said denying a law-abiding citizen the right to protect themselves is wrong, and that his goal is to fix that. But longtime gun store owner Francis Missantone says there's still a lot to consider.
Just because you have a permit to carry doesn't mean you have the mental stability to be able to kill someone or shoot someone. That's another whole new ball game. So, I mean, we're talking about psychologists and everything else that would come into play here.
While Missantone says he supports the open carry measure, he says training is key.
With proper training, I don't see any problem with it. We're not dangerous. We're the ones you have to be in love with. The ones you have to fear are the ones that have no training or the ones that are trying to do a crime.
But training or not, protesters worry the open carry laws could make the state reminiscent of the Wild Wild West.
We have an epidemic of gun violence in this country. It's everyone in the world recognizes that. We ought to recognize
what is going on in this country. It's gotten completely out of hand.
Now, we did reach out to Senator Steube for an updated interview, but he was unavailable. So far, none of his bills have made it through committee. Back to you.